don't mind the mess. This was like the first time in like since I was like literally a child where I waited this long to wash my clothes. So usually I wash my clothes once a week and stuff. I love a good outfit change, so it's just better for me to wash once a week. But this time I did not wash for a whole month, and I fear I may never do this again. Like, I fear this is never happening again. Like, oh no. I like low-key wanted that as well, so I'm actually distraught. I wonder if there's like an ice 5-second rule. If there is, I've definitely passed that. Hold on 1 second. And please don't mind the mess, y'all. I'm cleaning it up. Work with me. I never washed off ice before, but I did this time. I got stuff to do, and I can't be sitting down every time I'm on live just so y'all don't sexually harass me. Like, your girl got stuff to do. Like, if your girl can't stand in her lives freedom for Patricia, freedom for Panda, honestly. This is like a lunar eclipse in type event. No offense, y'all, but I'm noticing like a pattern of like, because I know what y'all are comfortable from seeing from me, I do exactly that. But y'all, I'm so multifaceted. So like, I really do be doing other shit when I'm not on here with y'all chit-chatting and sitting. Every once in a while I get in the mood to live and stand up and be able to do other things that do not exclude my ass. It's crazy. I noticed my lips was dry. I don't like that. I gotta do my eyebrows. If you can tell, or maybe you can't tell, but my eyebrows are so bushy. Okay. Frank, why are you making it seem like I'm such a hassle to protect? That's crazy. You're making me look bad. You're making me look bad, Frank. Like, on God. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Perfect lashes. I don't think so. I think my lashes are really, really cracked, y'all. Shout out to Dubai. 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 Let me stop. I do be busy. Chris. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. I do be busy. Let me stop. Nah, because I really do have to fold these things. And I can't be taking long to do it, so. But it's like, if y'all think I'm busy, I'm like, however busy y'all think I am, I'm 10 times busier. Like, I don't bring up all the things that I'm doing, but I am doing quite a lot. So it's like, did I go on your dates yet? No, I have a date tomorrow. I will update y'all tomorrow after the date, or Monday, because the date is tomorrow. So, or Jessica on Rabbit. What are you talking about, Frank? No, this is a different dude. I broke up with the dude from Valentine's Day. Nice guy, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out. Nice chap, nice lad, nice laddie, but I don't think it's gonna work out, and that's okay. And that is okay, y'all. Like, good man might have to hook him up with one of my friends. Like, I hate when I like find like decent people, and it like would sound weird if I hooked them up with someone that is more suited to them. But I feel like if you feel that way, you should do that. Like, I don't know, I'm just one of those people. Like, I feel like he would do so well with one of my girlfriends. Like, seriously. It's like, when I find something I want and need, I'm gonna know that. Like, I'm gonna know it, y'all. Like, no cap. Like, I used to be a good man. She threw up in his car and dumped him. Well, no, I threw up in a bag. And Frank, you're not telling the whole story. So don't tell one side of the story, because he did things all before that. So calm down. I hate the way y'all just pick whatever part of the story and then you only tell that part of the story. She's been doing what she pleases at the end of the day. No, I feel like I don't say when I like do things for other people. And don't get me wrong, if you're dating me as a man, you're gonna be doing for me. You're gonna be doing for me. But it's gonna be fun over here. It's gonna be fun. But I'm not selfish. Like, he had a great time as well. It just didn't happen. Like, it just didn't like go anywhere. And if I'm such the problem, and if I'm like the person that only like is the person that like just throws up in someone's car and dump them, why he was asking to get back with me? I'm a good person. It's just, you know, you could realize that I'm a good person, he's a good person, and then it just be like, oh, but we just not meant to be together. I don't date mean dudes either. As if I ignore a nice dude, I'm ignoring a mean dude 10 times quicker. I promise you that. You should, based on how I handle y'all on here, y'all should know that. Hey Frank, hey Hobbs. It's tomorrow. Why y'all keep getting the date wrong? Oh, we all love you, especially when you throw up. Shut up, Frank. Frank really is a joke. And yeah, I'm sure he did want to smash again. Sex with me is amazing. With her, it'll feel all right. Like Rihanna said, no cap. But real talk, like, you can get sex anywhere. So it's okay to just move on if somebody's not for you. And I will consistently tell the men in my life that sex is never a reason to stay around. And I know for a fact that men will not break up with you. So now I have to be proactive with breaking up with people and stuff. Like, if men actively broke up with me when they were not interested or saw a future, bro, I wouldn't even be this quick to break up with men. I would be doing what they doing, trying to see what's going on. Okay, Frank been back for 2 days. Painting. Good luck with painting. Yeah, sort of starting stuff, but starting stuff a lot. Like, you messy ass queen. A workout for both of us, Hobbs. I need at least 5 pounds gone. Whether you break up or not, they still got what they wanted from the jump too. I still got what I wanted too. I got to update some stuff. Life is transactional, boo. We all getting what we want. Like, I got everything I needed to get out of the relationship where I don't feel like it's anything like. But I'm glad that y'all feel great that y'all got what you wanted just based off of sex alone. It's great. Because then it makes all my requirements easier to meet. Like, that's actually very simple. I could use 5 pounds. Y'all trying to gain weight? Hey, Stacy. I'm a vegetarian. Sometimes you act a little queenish because you're messy. But yeah, relationships are symbiotic. That's not That's not an opinion. That's just science. Um, so while men feel, oh, I got everything I wanted out of her and stuff like that, dot. But I wanted out of her, men are saying, oh, I got sex out of her. Okay. And she got her rent paid and a new car. So it's just like, why are you trying to make it seem like, I don't know, the tone of it just seems like, oh, I robbed you of what I wanted, or instead of like a very, very direct exchange between relationships, because relationships are symbiotic regardless. You give and take constantly. That's just the men you've dealt with. In what regards? In what regards? Like, that's just the men I've dealt with. In what regards? And like, I can only really speak from my standpoint anyway. Like, I felt like that was already obvious. Like, I can only tell you how I date. I really can't tell you how everybody else date. Frank, I had this viewership 2 weeks ago. Actually, it was at 100 and 150. So Frank's not really saying anything. We always know that they like my body. We always know like they picky and choosy. Is he really saying something innovative and stuff? And will it really change how I run things over here? No. Um, Hobbs, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a spiritual connection with everybody I date. You can ask them. We have the deepest conversations and stuff like that and stuff. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna ask for money. It doesn't mean you're not gonna pay for dates. It doesn't mean you're not gonna ask for sex and stuff. Those things are still gonna be interchangeable. And I'm still gonna need to have to find you attractive. Like all of the above and stuff. All the men that I've dated still feel very emotionally connected to me. So it's not connections that are emotionless. It's just connections that didn't work out. And it's just what it is. Like, you don't marry everybody you date. It's like always, Frank. Calm down. Y'all are just, y'all are doing the most right now. And this is indeed an outfit y'all have seen before, for sure. And so I'm gonna ignore y'all. I'm gonna ignore y'all. But like I said, it's beneficial for everybody. As relationships should be. Like, you're not getting the cow for free. The cow always costs money. But, you know, you're still getting cow. You're getting cow without a contract. if we're thinking about it that way, because the way you worded it makes me think that you're thinking about it that way. Can y'all please stop acting like 97 viewers is like that high, bro? It really isn't. Not that I'm not appreciative that y'all are here, but we have done this before. It's not because I'm standing up. Please stop sounding so amazed in the comments and stuff. Y'all embarrassing me. Y'all acting like we don't do these numbers. She thinks it's the outfit. No. But I've had these same viewerships with me sitting down in a different outfit, but with me sitting down. So what are we talking about? The price of cow is indeed skyrocketing. Get your cow before they go out of the grocery store. Or if you like men, you know, you can always just do men. I respect that too. I respect that. I respect that if girlies are not your thing and you're just off of that. I don't like the way I folded that shirt. It was too quick. Lingerie shows crazy. Where do you see lingerie? It's happened that quickly before as well. Like, Frank, y'all not saying nothing. Like, y'all not saying. It's not cheaper to rent the cow. That's an easy misconception. If it's short term, you're just simply paying for short term and stuff. If it's long term, you're gonna pay long term. It's just logical. Like, y'all say things to make it seem like y'all are getting a deal, and I guess y'all have to believe that in order to keep the system going, just the way women have to believe that men are the leaders and they're supposed to be giving birth in order for society to push on, you know? Women just have to believe that they have to give birth, or else where would society be at that point, though? You know? Like, where would we be? What is all in here? Y'all be acting like y'all be doing that to women, but I know that y'all be afraid to even approach women. So I know you're not saying, let me take you out to dinner and get us a room because you owe me sex after the dinner. Like, plenty of times I done been on dates, expensive dates, even trips, and it was not requirements. So y'all be like fighting in the comments to be like, oh my God, I treat women bad. Like, I would never give money to a woman. I would never ever give money to a woman. Who you gonna give it to? A man? Like, I would never treat her to dinner without first thinking that I'm gonna get sex first. But yeah, her mindset matters though. Like, her mindset matters. Like, it's not aligning. What y'all believe and what y'all really want don't be aligning. It don't be aligning at all. I hate that the shit is just not like loading. It just keeps like going up. Like, well, you know, what I'm assuming is, like, if you're a person that says, oh, I'll treat her to a bottle of smoke, it just speaks on where you are economic wise, not where she is. Meaning, like, okay, if you buy girls, if you try to court a woman with smoking and drinks and stuff, that's in your tax bracket. Like, you can't really afford to offer much else and stuff. So you're going to date within your tax bracket of somebody who is, and I will say this, and this is probably going to hurt. Whoever's feelings it hurts is probably the dog, the hit dog. But like, in the South, we say hit dog gonna holler. And if it's not directed, then, you know. I mean, for somebody else, for somebody else, for somebody else, like, what I'm saying is, y'all, for the caliber of person, okay, what I'm saying is you're dating within your tax bracket. So you're dating someone who doesn't know any better. Like, a woman who doesn't know that what she offers is more than weed and thing. Like, she's just in her surroundings and stuff. And her surroundings are this, and like, both of y'all are in the same tax bracket. So it's just like, I don't know how to say this where I'm saying it like, you're not gonna get a baddie with weed and drinks. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not gonna get 110% baddie, especially somebody who has her own stuff. Like, you're not gonna get them with weed and drinks. Like, that's just like, and I will say that men are likely to want to sleep with women just because it's easy. And it's like, a lot of times y'all will sleep and date women you don't even really like. Like, y'all would leave her in a heartbeat if you found somebody sexier, or if you knew how to get someone sexier and keep them. But because she's all you can afford and she's right within your range, y'all work. I don't think any woman should be giving away coochie for free. And I don't care what men have to call it to make themselves feel bigger. Like, I don't care about being called a gold digger. I don't care. I don't care. Because y'all are coochie diggers. Always trying to get into somebody's coochie. Like, I don't care. I look the exact same. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Miss Pretty. Hey, babe boy. How are you? Only, you're missing one thing, though. You're missing one thing, Malik. Men are easy. Men are easy. Y'all frequencies are low and have been low since the beginning of time. And that's why your sexual desires rule over your money. Y'all are easy. And y'all will never not be easy. Because y'all are not taught to control your sexuality. Women through kids to adult age are only taught to control their sexuality and stuff. That's not... Y'all can't be mad because men are easy. Bro, it's not a man on this earth I can't sleep with. Gay or straight, truthfully. Like, and honestly, if men cut me off, I still wouldn't pay for it. And it's not because it's not good. I definitely had some good stuff. But it's just like, I don't know, something about paying for it, and I don't know. But it's like, also, I've thrown money at female strippers. But something about going to male strippers and throwing money, it don't seem right with me. It doesn't match the patriarchy. But I support it though. And I'm also watching what's that word? Queens, all the Queens men, and it's actually really good. And I think the men are really doing their thing on there. So shout out to male strippers. I support y'all. Men don't leave because a woman looks better. Men leave for a bunch of sort of reasons that don't make no sense. And no one cares to ask why y'all leave. No one's racking their brain anymore about that. Like, if men could hold it together, like, if y'all could really control y'all sexual drive, but y'all have already convinced yourselves that it's biological to control your sexual drive instead of conditioning, because it actually is societal conditioning. But you guys have already conditioned yourself to believe that biologically you're hornballs and you can't control yourselves. And if given the chance, you would. And if given the opportunity, you would. Yeah, it's already indoctrinated you guys. You already have no self-control. The only thing that stops y'all, and I think that's very apparent with the Epstein files, is money. Is money. You're hot. Definitely biological. True. If Panda was a man, I'd definitely be a pen. I don't know. I also never have understood pimpery anyway. Never made sense to me. Because why would you need a third party to sell your own coochie? Doesn't make logical sense to me. And it's like, I don't know. Like, maybe like a pen lord, like a drug pen lord, maybe, perhaps. Okay, I definitely feel like I got that in me, but like, thank you. We need to check Panda's basement for missing men that have been slapped senseless. And I bet you that if you go and check on them and ask them, oh, do you need saving? They'll be like, no, we're good where we're at. All right, guys, we're almost done, but not quite. We're almost there, but not quite. There's so many things I gotta hang up. I'm so sick. Me. Y'all, I ruined my rug. I got this as a gift from somebody 2 years ago, and it was such a beautiful rug, and now it's ruined, and now I need a new rug. But it was like so expensive to buy. Like, yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, go watch my podcast, High Reads, where I get cannabis wasted and talk about the most salacious, interesting, juicy, dramatic Reddit reads. And also go check out all my other videos. If you are looking for some clothes for slim thick girlies, I have hauls where I try on clothes. Go check that out. Not me stealing Drake. I'm gonna be real. Even if there was no simps in this world, which Lord knows we need the simps, y'all still would not get it from me. Like, literally, y'all would have to go back to pillaging and raping women to get me. No cap. Like, and I know that's what y'all really want, but because that's what it really sounds like. Because you're not going to force me to date somebody who is below my standards. I do know that. And my standards are always simp related, but okay, you horny niggas, hit the like button. You haven't met the right dude, that's all. I have. I've met plenty of good dudes, plenty of toxic dudes who tried to trick me into loving them more than I love myself. Y'all think y'all are smart, but it's like I play dumb. And the minute that the toxicity doesn't be fun for me, because I already know what you're doing. I know every manipulation tactic. Hell, I'm probably using some on you. But it's like, it's not really anything you could show me. Respectfully. I could show y'all a few things, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I met the right dudes. Just, I'm not scared of love. Love is a great thing. It's great to fall into love, and then it's good to fall out of love when it becomes too problematic, when it makes you start questioning your self-worth and stuff. Love. I think it's one of the best things in this world. And I've been in love several times. I'm just not stupid, which seems to be a requirement for y'all. And stuff. And honestly, I don't even think the women are stupid. I think they're just faking, because a lot of women have decided they'd rather love than respect, or even equality. Yeah, and I don't really care about y'all enough for that. Like, y'all gotta remember I'm bisexual. So it's like, if worse comes to worse, I'm gonna marry Queen Latifah. Like, y'all keep forgetting that y'all aren't my only choice. And I know that really eats y'all up, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. I feel bad for those sisters who are in a pickle though. I do. I think in order to fear something, you would have had to not like go through it. And I've been through love more times than I can count. Honestly, I think I even remember my past lives. Uh, it's nothing you can show me, respectfully. I'm not enticed. I am not. Um, my interest is not piqued, and it's not because I'm scared and stuff. When I want something, I'll see it and I want it, and then I'll go after that, or try to psycho make him come after me, which happens. Like sometimes when I want a dude, they can just tell I want them, and then they just come to me. I likes that, because then you ain't gotta really do nothing. Like, that's actually ideal. But I guess in some instances, you could see them before they see you, and it is what it is. But if you express interest and he don't bite back immediately, and by interest I mean eyes locking. That's how women express interest. You just lock eyes. After that, I don't know what to tell you. I love my bed and my money. That's good, because it seems like that's what men be headed towards anyway in their 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s. Seems like that's all y'all be getting anyway. Glad y'all content with it. Absolutely been heartbroken. But I'm sure that anybody who's actually went through life understands that heartbreak is the most soul crushing thing and the most ugly thing, but it's also the most beautiful thing. I've never been hurt like I have with like some of the people I've dated. And there's a beauty in somebody being able to affect you like that, because for a lot of people I don't really care for. To be real. Like, I don't really give a fuck about a lot of y'all. Definitely. And I don't really feel like anybody should move sour towards love just because they've been hurt and stuff. But don't let nobody manipulate you and stuff like that. But I don't think that somebody who is trying to get to know you and stuff is somebody trying to manipulate you and stuff like that. I could just feel energies and whatnot. And if your energy gives, oh, you're trying to manipulate me and stuff, I'm not really interested. It's not being hurt and stuff. I can't wait until I'm hurt over somebody else and stuff. Hell, I'm going through a little bit of heartbreak right now. Like, and honestly, going through this heartbreak, I can't wait to feel this way about somebody else. Like, I can't wait to not be hurting over this person and to be hurting over somebody entirely different. And before that, it was another dude. And before that, it was a girl. And before that, it was another dude. Like, it's just like, you know. I feel like everybody should be like that. But, like, y'all all would be like, oh my God, I got hurt. Let me never, like, do anything. Or let me be the toxic person in somebody else's life. I don't have time for those narratives and stuff. Like, mostly because I'm already, like, interesting enough. I feel like a lot of people need that toxic narrative because it adds spice to their sex life. Like, what they think is them just being a toxic person is actually a kink. Like, you have a kink, sir. And the kink is blowing up your love life over and over again. Like, you think you just can't commit to a girl when really it just turns you on when your girlfriend is mad at you, which is why you guys are always sad when your girlfriend eventually leaves you. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'd be content, you know. And then when I find something, I'm super happy about it. And then when it falls apart, I'm super sad about it. But then I'm like grateful because no cap, every time I've loved somebody, it never feels the same. It always feels a little bit more intense. Not the same at all. Like, not the same at all. And it lets me know that there's like so many different other loves out there that I haven't even experienced yet. But all my eyes are already open to it though. Like, I'm already somebody who's open to those things. So all I gotta do is relax, be myself, continue to do me, and the dating shit will just come, bro. Like, I feel like I naturally gravitate to people and people naturally gravitate to me. So it's like I don't have a problem finding people. Like, now keeping them is the trick, but I feel like everybody has a problem keeping people at this point. It's 2026. Most people don't even want to be kept, but you know, a lot of people are just supposed to be experiences, and I don't mean strictly sexual. I know that's where y'all go to, but like an experience meaning like you were supposed to experience a great birthday with this significant other, and they taught you that it's important to celebrate special things with people you love. And so now you do that with your next girlfriend or your next boyfriend. Men love marriage. It's fun. Women are mad picky. Yeah, I mean, they kind of have to be. Imagine if women were not as, were like, were as loose as men. Where would we be as a society? Like, imagine if women were just as not picky as men, would that society be feasible, or would it just be STD infected? And I'm inclined to believe STD infected, unfortunately. No, I mean mad picky. I don't think, I don't know, because I don't know what you mean by that. And I feel like the people who say that women are mad picky are also picky themselves and stuff like that. Because I feel like only picky people go after picky people. Meaning you're going after the bougiest girl in the club and you're wondering why she's not your type. You're not her type. Like, shoot your shot for real, because like some girls are just pretty and like they are people who are looking for something different from what, you know, a bougie person would be looking for. But I feel like if you start finding women too picky, you're also too picky, because you're going after a specific caliber of women. Mr. Panda is crazy. Bougie to ratchet, mad picky. Well, y'all also have to understand that women have a right to not like men in 2026. So to men, like, y'all don't really think about these things through the day because it's not your rights being affected and stuff. But women are genuinely mad about their rights being affected in Congress right now. Like, women are genuinely having discussions about y'all. I don't know why y'all are surprised. Is it a surprise that women are mad at y'all? Like, is it a surprise that like a lot of women are kind of going to the left? Is it really that shocking to y'all? Because I feel like if you read like the internet discourse and stuff like that, you can kind of get the gauge of how women are feeling about men. And valid, valid, valid. So it's like a lot of women have determined, honestly, I could either be alone or be with my dream dude, but I'm not going to settle. And I don't know if women have the same dream dude, because none of my exes look alike. Are we talking about dream dude in like the things he has, or like how he looks? Like, but I also feel like a lot of the things that women want are the things that pretty much everybody would want in a relationship. Sure, if men had a choice and stuff, they'd want their wife to be rich. I mean, it wouldn't mean anything, but yeah, wouldn't mean the same thing that it means for a husband to be rich and stuff. But you know, nowadays it does. Like, nowadays they do be suing people, I mean women, for that. So you know, it could. When you don't care about something, it's supposed to bother you. It's not supposed to bother you. Oh. I'm sure some people do. Like, I know there's like a group of men who don't even want their women to even be working and stuff. Because how else would you get the control? But like, obviously there's like men who date rich women on purpose. What do we think K-Fed was? We thought Kevin Federline was just macking on Britney Spears. What's T? I don't understand. I don't want my woman to be verbal, let alone rich. Of course, because y'all use money to control women, and then y'all wonder why women don't like y'all and why y'all have to pay for everything. Also, you're using the term only hit dogs holla. Wrong, dumbass. Like, I hate when the things I teach y'all just start using it willy-nilly. I'm gonna stop teaching y'all words before y'all choke on one of them. Where is my freaking remote? Catch it, baby. I gotta throw away this rug. That's what y'all need to help me with. Y'all always trying to help me with everything else but my shit that I'm actually doing. If a woman is working, a man shouldn't have to pay for everything. Master, why don't you just go find a woman who wants that? I'm sure there's plenty of women who do that. I already told y'all, like, you find whatever works for you. Some people do 70-30, some people do 50-50. I just know what I'm not going for. I don't know. But I have a feeling like when people come to me and tell me their preferences, and you're like, oh, it's not fair for this to happen, da 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 da. It's like you're trying to convince me, and you need to be trying to convince the person that's actually going to be sleeping with you. And I don't know if it makes y'all angry because now you think you don't have a chance or something like that. But y'all should have already known that because I'm not dating nobody on YouTube. So it's like, y'all should have already knew that. Like, don't be mad. Don't shoot the messenger and stuff. I just know what a lot of women ain't going for. And honestly, as you can see by the comment section, men's personalities is not good enough for y'all to be dated just for your personalities. I'm not gonna do it. I personally don't think y'all have good enough personalities. Don't fight me in the comments now about that. But yeah, to me, it's not hitting. So I wouldn't. But it doesn't mean that no one will. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying that. I'm sure somebody gonna. Maybe. Somebody gone. Maybe. I feel like. Like, point is, I'm not saying you have to accept what I'm saying for your life. Like, not at all saying that. Yeah, I'm just one of many. And like, you even didn't have to say that. Like, it's already a fact that I'm one of many. But I feel like when everybody's going back in the comments and forth with me and trying to fight their uh their thing out, it's because they're attracted to women who look like me. And so they're trying to compromise or figure out how we can all meet in the middle. And one, I can't haggle for any baddies. Sorry. Two, it's like, and I'm not really trying to hurt y'all's feelings, but it's just the truth of the situation. Like it does not do me a service to make you guys angry. Like literally. Like it's just how things go. I didn't create the patriarchy, baby. I just been living in it. It's like while we're living in it. Frank, we know your personality is terrible. The thing is, I know a lot of y'all are like that. And it's like a lot of men are like that. And a lot of men will like never show that part to like the woman that they're dating. So it's like your man could be a whole lunatic and you would never know. Until something, because you know, they can't always hold it in and stuff. Eventually do come out, but like, yeah, y'all's personalities is too terrible. So, you know, don't take it personal when you got to pay for everything. It's okay. We all have our crosses to bear. Women have periods. Y'all have terrible personalities. You know? It's just how life is sometimes. No sense of arguing back and forth and having gender wars and stuff because of it. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to fit all of this. Frank, a threesome, I tell niggas this all the time. You only have threesomes with your free girls. You never have a threesome with your main chick. That means you don't love her. Well, I would say majority of men are F-boys. The patriarchy doesn't leave much wiggle room for you guys. And no cap, I would say that my dating list is actually very progressive. Like, I would say that the guys I have historically dated are not jerks. And we have very, very frank conversations. But, still wouldn't trust them. And loved some of them. So, if that don't tell you anything, I mean. But, you know, men know that men should not be trusted. But it doesn't do them a service to tell women that. So they spend their lifetime trying to convince women that they should be trusted, even though they know damn well they shouldn't. And it's low-key worse than racism, honestly. And I don't know. I do feel like you would never ask the person you love for a threesome either. But you shouldn't have side chicks to have a threesome with either. Like, if you love your girl, threesome should not be in your mind and stuff. If you want a threesome, y'all be clutching on to coolness you'll never have and stuff. Like, it's kind of like athletes and how they want to be they want to be rappers so bad and stuff, to the point where y'all will just ask for the most ridiculous things. And it's like, if you don't got threesome money, you definitely should not be asking for no threesome. Threesome people, rich people. Because it's like, I don't have enough room for this stuff, y'all. Meaning, if you're asking for a threesome, you better have some money. Like, the audacity of a man to ask for a threesome, and if I'm not feeling taken care of or anything, that's legit insane. Like, threesome money is like threesome wife. And like, what did you do to deserve multiple people? It's like, it's not mathing. The math isn't mathing. The logic is not there. What did you do to deserve two souls? Or is this some type of like ego thing where you want to feel like a king who has an array of women that you don't have? And it's like, you also need to know that like you have to have sauce with some of that. Like, if you don't have enough sauce for a threesome, you're just not gonna have it. Like, thinking you gotta get a threesome and you are vibeless is insane. It is insane. And I would add, if you're asking your girl for a threesome, you gotta be ready for it to go the other way around as well. Like, you gotta be ready to have a threesome with another man. And if you're not prepared to do that, don't ask for no threesome. And stuff. Because how is she supposed to cater to your sexuality and what you want in sex, but it's not the other way around? Because he thinks less of you. He doesn't see you as equal. He's asking you to make sacrifices he would never make for you because he doesn't think you're equal. You're basically an indentured slave, sorry. But indoctrined too, shit, hella indoctrined. Like, I know men really don't give a fuck about women's rights and stuff like that, which is why I will never march for a single motherfucker ever again. Women only. Even in Black Lives Matter, it's just women, Black Lives Matter. That's it. I feel like I'm close to being finished, but still so far away. Like, y'all see me working this entire time, and I still got stuff around. You see how I'm like living, bro? Y'all out here sharing y'all main shorty with other people. Ooh. That may apply for Black women. What do you mean? What may apply? Frank's like, personally, I hope the girls don't enjoy it. I feel a lot of men are like that. Men who are like always looking for the next big orgasm will share anything. And I will go too far to say, and this is why I tell super horny men to calm down. Because men think that, oh, like, women only get drunk and kiss each other. But you'll be surprised what a horny guy does. So better to get a hold of certain things before they get out of control. It's kind of like, you ever like be watching pornography, and you realize that the stuff that used to get you off like takes longer now, and you're like, dang, I hop to another genre or keep scrolling, and then eventually you see something a little wild, but you're like, hey, kind of effed with it. It's a slippery slope, sir. It's a slippery slope. So, just make the right decisions. Be smart. Uh, there is no benefit to being a completely horned out person. There is no benefit. There is no benefit. Oh my god. This better not be a whole nother thing of. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. Okay, I've had black ones. Bet my pricing was accurate. What pricing? Frank is such a fucking troll. He just be saying anything for everything is already falling over. Reggie, when you want to smoke weed, is crazy. Can you please give me a little bit of your ass? It's crazy. $1,200 per girl for threesomes. Not y'all actually trying to price it. I feel like you could probably get away with that if you know the girl and y'all kind of have already had sex. Like I feel like when it comes to like $1,000 and stuff like that, if you know the girl, I'm sure that would be a thing. Especially if like she's already sleeping with you. I mean, it's not a far jump and stuff, especially if she's gay as well. Like if she's likes women as well, then I suppose it's not a far jump. But not all prices work for everyone. $1,200 wouldn't even work for me. But it's, you have to like think of all the other variables as well. Like, sorry, I'm still fixing my clothes, bro. A satin shirt will really fuck up the folding pile for real. Shit sliding everywhere. Um, but yeah, it's different for everybody, so it's like you can't really just assume 1,200 is gonna work for everyone. Like, what if you don't like women? What if? There's like so many what ifs actually. Like there's actually like a trough of what ifs. And then, like I said, you gotta be able to handle 2 men and 1 woman as well. Like it can't just always be a threesome with just you and 2 girls. Like be prepared for it to be a flip flop. And I think if you don't give your girl the chance, you selfish. Selfish. How you gonna ask for threesome and she ain't able to get nothing? Especially if she don't like girls. Yeah, nah. If she don't like girls and she's doing it for you, which I tell women to stop doing that. Like, I'm the first one to say, don't do that shit again. But if that is the case, yeah. Hi. Frank, you just seem toxic. I pray for your wife. Just a toxic motherfucker. She gets what I say get. Whole time your wife don't even know you talking crazy like this. Maybe talking like this and can't even say this shit to their wife. Soon as she get in the room quiet, crickets. I didn't say nothing, babe. I love you. You know you're my onlyest one. And I'm glad it's your favorite live, y'all, because I honestly have been doing too much and I hated it. I'm glad we had a lot of great conversations, but I'm still not finished cleaning. So what does that mean? I'd be in trouble. I know. Shit hit him too. Chauvinism isn't good for any gender. Just like downloading ain't good for any gender. Like it doesn't help y'all out either. And I hate the patriarchy. Chauvinism doesn't help y'all either. It's the same reason why y'all cry Why when we get sexually assaulted, no one ever we don't get any justice. Well, first of all, justice rates for sexual assault all around is low. Like women don't even get justice for that. But if women and children don't get justice for sexual assault, which if you look at the statistics, which are actually kind of sad, but like if you look at the statistics of justice rates for sexual assault survivors, women and children, it's quite low as well. Um, it's an extremely hard thing to prove. It's extremely protected by people in power, men in power. So it's like, if women and children are not getting justice, why would y'all? I think that is very interesting. Hi. All right, guys, I'm finna pop off. I'm done. Would you tell if you had been essayed? Yeah. But I also know that most people wouldn't care. It would just be me regurgitating my story over and over again, probably to the detriment of me, because you know it probably would weigh on your mental health, which is what it's designed to do. Epstein Island's able to succeed because most survivors don't even want to come out, because it's just going to be a whole thing where you have to tell the story a million times, and 90% of people won't believe you because nobody believes horrific stuff unless they've actually seen it. So I understand. And it's like, if we tackle every problem, who would be left? At least that's what I assume men are feeling like in this day and age. They're like, if we arrest everybody who's done something problematic, then wouldn't we all be arrested? Yes. Yes, you would. All right, bye guys. Love y'all. Thank you for calling me beautiful. And thank you guys for, listening to me rant and us having a good conversation. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. Also, go check out my podcast. Also, go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. Support a sister. Because that's how y'all sound. That's how y'all sound, Frank. Anyway.